January 24, 2026. I learned a lesson from heaven yesterday, and it was about that it was in the night. Had it been very much blowing outside, it was like a storm outside. I wake up because of the sound of the wind, and then I go to my computer and I wrote to my daughter because my daughter should come and visit me on Friday. And I wrote in the night that it's very much blowing and a storm outside, and I saw it should be a storm the whole day. Today I wrote her, so that is much better to not that you not are coming and visit me. I say to her, and she be angry at me in the morning because she was on her way to take the bus. She live far from me, so she have to take the bus and then a train and then a bus again, and it's much traveling for her. And she be angry. I say that it's up to you if you want to come. I only tell you that it can be worthless to travel because the train maybe are late. It's not going, those buses today, because of the storm, and we live close to the big bridge between Sweden and Denmark, and I say if they have close the bridge, then it's too much wind, so then it decide if you should come or not. But then was it not close the bridge? So I told her that you can come to me because it's not so hard winds. But she said, I just missed the bus. You say that I should not come, and I heard how angry she was, even if she wrote it. And then I felt that I have done something very wrong, and I was thinking. I told her that it was up to her to decide if she should come or not, but she didn't read it like that, and thought it was me that doesn't wanted her to come anyway, whatever it was going on. And I was thinking about that for some hour after I have really wake up, and there was a lightning. It was a light inside me. So I got a knowledge from heaven, and this is something not for only for me, it's for you also, some of you that listen. And this is, we are so busy today. We are not like in the old days. We that is older, and we have another growing up without any computer, hardly television. We have so much time together with the family that we don't have today. And I was thinking about that. I never tell her really how much I love her. And it's have coming better now when she's older and she start to understand more about these emotional things, because she is very often to her father, and her father never showing anything that he loves her. I lived together with her father in 16 years, and he never spontaneous kissed me or hugged me. It was me that did it. And now when my daughter is to her father, he have a woman in his house, so she's not by herself with her father. So I understood it. The spirit was telling me this, that you have not shown her really, you have not make her understand this. So I wrote her, and I say that it's I wanted you to come to me, and I have things that I can't do that I want you to do for me. It was not that I didn't want you to come, but it was because I was worried, because you are my daughter and I love you, and I was frightened that it could be some accident, or that something that make you be hurt with this, like a storm outside, and you traveling on your own, and you don't have any car to drive in, and I should be worried even if it was a car you drive. I didn't want you to come because I was worried about you, because I love you and you are my daughter, and I that's what it was. I had needs that should be done today. I wrote her, but I wanted you to stay home because I was worried of that you should travel to me. And then she wrote me back after maybe 1 hour, and she said that I am coming to you in the week now, on Monday, Tuesday, or something like that, the next week, and I am home the whole week, so it was okay. But that changed her when I wrote her that it was not about that I should not lie, because I had a very much headache in the morning, because it's what I'm talking about, this what's going on with the energy, electricity from the sun, and that it's affect us, and it have done that for some days now, because I didn't think about it, that I was angry at my telephone because I couldn't do anything on internet with my telephone. I have a laptop, so I don't use my telephone so much, but it's when it's come to ordering something on the internet, or if it's only technical things I do with a telephone, or else I am on my stationary computer, and it didn't work, and I have to change because I couldn't do things on my bank. It was this that I have a very expensive medicine, and I could take it out, the medicine, on internet and get it home, but it was very much money for the medicine, because I have this special medicine for the psoriasis that I take every third month, and it's very much money. And I had that money on my bank account because I didn't know how much the bills for the moving should be. So it was lower money than I was thinking it should be, but I needed to have like extra if it was very expensive, the moving bill, and it wasn't. That's what God is doing. He helped me with the money in that way, and so I have that more money, and so I could pay my medicine, and then I couldn't order the medicine, and I had hard to pay the medicine because of technical things with the internet. So I changed the internet. I changed the ID card for bank ID card. I changed it on the telephone because it seems like it didn't work, and then I did very much technical things because it doesn't work so good because of this in the air. And then I had hard to fall to sleep also some nights now, because my body was like stressed and nervous. It felt like that. I was not, but it felt like that because of what was going on in the air. And then it was not expected that we should have this storm outside either. So it was surprised when I wake up in the night and I hear, what's that for a sound? Because I have not had any storm since I moved to this apartment. So it's here. The sound is louder here when it comes storms, because it's close to big houses here. And so I'd be surprised, because I check out the weather map every day, and in the evening also, and they didn't say anything. So that is also was something that this energy in the air was taking. And so I had never told my daughter to come here if I have knew it should be storm outside. So that's I know that they didn't say anything, but today they say that it should be very much blowing in the air, but it seems like it isn't. So that it's come and go, and then I'm talking about come and go. It's so sad. It's very sad to have this with President Trump. It is very sad because we have been friends with United States in 80 years, more than what I have lived here on Earth. 80 years have we been friends, and I have told you that I was in the Air Force here in Sweden. I was a commander in the Air Force for women, and I say that when I was homeless in United States, I was saying that to people that I can go into the military here in United States and be a soldier if I was not so old. I told them that we are friends. United States and Sweden is friends. And now it's so sad that President Trump, he make the opposite now. That the good is be bad, and the bad is good. Trump do these things now that I have told you for some years ago that this last time will be like that. And the Bible is saying that also, that it will come a time when good is bad and bad is good. And it's what's going on now. And I have not understood this, the new world order that have been said for many years now, and it have not really showing up. But today with President Trump, I only talk about him. I don't talk about United States. I talk about that person, and that he changed the world order, and I listen at the news today because I am not a political person, but it's interesting because I am a psychologist, so I am interested of psychology, and that is very much when it comes to President Trump. So I listen, and they were talking, these political people here in Sweden, that he crashed everything that we had going on before he became president, and now the second time, because the first time that was not so bad as it is today. And he going and he's saying about Greenland that is close to us here where I live, that he's going to go in with the military in Greenland. And then he was talking about Iceland, and that is not the same country. And then he say we're going in with the military. So the highest top of the Swedish military, the officer, those commanders, they come to Greenland to be prepared if it should be any military force on Greenland. And then Trump is saying that he is not going to do any military, but in another way we are going to make them give us Greenland, he's saying. And then suddenly today, is it not nothing? He's not talking about Greenland anymore. Now he is focused on something else. And I don't understand. It is this that the first time he was president, then he had a mix of political people around him. But now he have taken away everything that can be against him, talking against him. Everyone is saying yes to him and tell him how great he are, how great commander for United States he are, and he don't say anything against them. He don't fire them when they say, scratch my back. They scratch his back, so it should be really hurting him soon. But he want everyone to say yes. And I have talking about this personality, mental issues. I have some episodes where I am talking about it, as I am a psychologist, but I also have that close to me, and how they manipulating and change things to be on their side. Whatever you say, it's always they have the right all the time. And the people around Trump, they have understood that it's no idea to say anything against him. In that case, he fired me, so they don't say anything. And he remind me about Hitler, but it's not the same because he lives today, and Hitler was in another time. And I don't understand those in USA that voted for him. I understand that you vote for him, but then when he started to be more and more sick, because he think everyone is under him. No one can say anything against him. And I'm thinking about you that have come to understand that you are trapped. You are trapped in something that your life, your dreams, can't you can't make it because of all this changing, and then it's about to buy things, money, how much money you have now today. And I know this. I live in Virginia Beach, and about this, that when the military were going out, because it was some crisis in the world, and it was not really war, but it was something that could be war. And then all the ships, all the boats was going out, and it was laying half out in the water, out halfway to that country. And I suppose that what is going on today, when he is fighting with the whole world, President Trump, and then those people that work in the harbor, they don't have any job, so they don't get any money, and they have to go away from their homes. They have struggled very much, those that is depending on working with those boats in the harbor. And so I'm thinking about you that have this connection, how hard it is for you, because you never know. It's never strong, stable, political talking. It can either day is talking positive of something, next day he's talking negative of it. And therefore I'm thinking about you, and I am worried about you. My heart is with you in the United States, because that's a country that is part of me, because I have been married in the United States. I lived in Texas, and I was on my way to talk about this with love. I'm coming back to my daughter again about this with love, because my husband in Texas, my American husband, white husband, he was telling sometimes, I love you, he said to me. But then after a while I find out that what he was saying to everyone. And one day I say to him, when do you say really I love you to me? I asked him. I was really angry because he had just told his past wife, ex-wife, that he loved her. And I say, when, how do you say that to me, that you love me? you say exactly the same to all people around you. And he couldn't explain it because he was American. I'm sorry to say that, but it's not everyone, but many have no that question that he had. What to say to me when I say, how do you show that you really love your wife? And he couldn't answer me. And I was also angry because he didn't told me that his mother had died. And one morning he got a call that she had died, and then he only woke up from the bed and take a shower, and then he go to his job. And then I come to know that he have called his ex-wife and crying to her about that his mother have died. And then when he come home to me, I say that it's your wife is the first person that you should come and feel emotional about, that you should have cried for me in the bed before you go up and take a shower, but you never show anything. And then I heard that you called your ex-wife and was crying to her. That was on me as a wife. So that was going on when I was thinking about my daughter. I was thinking, how have I really told her this, how much she means for me and how I felt? And what I was saying to her was the first time that she have heard it really, that she means for me very much, and she have not heard it from her father. So I was thinking that that's why she is so angry today, that she feel her lost in this world. So all her friends in the church, they have married and they have got kids. They have grown up and left her there. She thought it should be like teenager life forever. And then suddenly all people are gone. Her father got a new woman in his house, and she tell my daughter that she can't do many things in the home because it's her home now. And I understand that my daughter is confusing now. She is in this time when it seems like no one need her. So I need to tell her this. And that is for you also, some of you that listen. Have you stopped and talking face to face to those that is close to you, that you need them, that you want them to be in your life, that you love them? have you said that, or is it only like someone that is in your home, a shadow in your home? Have you told? It can mean everything. I think it's many that have make suicide because no one had been there for them. You maybe think that, oh, I have always been for my son. I have always been for my daughter. But maybe you were a shadow for them, and you didn't really stop what you were doing. One day, when you are standing there and cleaning your dishes, stop and do that, and turn around to your children, to your husband, to your wife, and only look at them and take your time to tell them how much you love them, how much you need them to be in your life. It is very important, especially today when everything is so stressful. It's going so fast, everything. And you need to do that if you haven't done it. Stop in what you're doing. In the old time, we had television. We have television, but it was very good because on Wednesdays there was no television. And on Wednesday we sit down and started to play games, those old style games, sitting and talk, playing card together, and was together. And it's very few family that have this, that once in a week we don't do any computer, we don't do television. We only be together one evening of 7 days. And I come to understand that when my daughter was in school, when she was a child, I started every day when she come from the school, she sat down and was hungry, of course. And when I started to do the food for her, I sit down in only 5 minutes every day, and I ask her, how was your school today? How was your work today? I say that. Work, she say, yes, you do that because you're leaving home and you go to school and do what you should do in the school. So it's like a job you are doing, I told her. And we sit down and she told me what's going on in the school and her homework. And we sit and talk 5 minutes. And it was very nice to do that. So that's a hint what to do, because, and then I told her in the school, on a lesson, you take a pen and a paper and then you write down what the teacher are talking about. And when you do that, you have done half of the homework already. When you do that, when you really listen at the teacher and write it down, what she was saying, those most important things she was saying to the class. And she did it. And she was, I have told you that she got very much prizes, diploma in her school in Texas because she was so smart. The teacher thought she was very smart, but it was this, that she did notes of what the teacher told them. So that's something for you to maybe do with your children if you don't do it already. So thank you for listening, and God bless you.